Hey guys, welcome back to the Splat Moto YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about a drill that has been talked about by myself. A lot of other people have talked about this, but I'm going to give you some fresh reasons why it's so important. So I was just out on some of my areas that I like to practice on, and I was just starting to see what I could get away with on some side hill practice, see what I could get away with, and of course, to be expected, my back end washed out a couple times. And it made me think how important it is to be able to hold yourself on a hillside and just have good clutch control in general so that we can limit the wheel spin as the back end starts to wash out, or just simply get up to a point and hold ourselves on a hill. Now, as simple and as boring as this drill seems like it can be, I've ridden with some good riders recently that get up to a somewhat sketchy situation and then just grab the front brake and go sliding back down, or let themselves roll back even just a couple inches sometimes, and it's not going to cut it when it comes to the crazy gnarly trails and the more technical trails that you run into. We need to be able to get up to a very precise point and hold ourselves there and not roll back an inch. So I'm going to give you a couple drills to think about. I'm going to try to add a couple more advanced components to the drill and parameters to help develop even more composure. So let's get into the video. All right, in this one, Constantine was asking me if I thought he should try this line, and I said, sure, go for it. And it's a little bit steeper than it looks, but Constantine has been really working on a lot of the drills that I talk about. I mean, really working hard, like 4 or 5 days a week, more than the average person has time for. But I've watched his progression over the last 3 months, and it's been pretty ridiculous. So he was actually able to get himself up on the hillside there and hold himself in place, being really gentle with the throttle and the clutch. So this is really good for a lot of reasons, and especially safety, and just give yourself a little bit more time to make a little bit better decisions. In this one, you can see that the drill that we've been working on literally becomes the line that we can take. So having this skill can open up new lines for us and help our creativity on the trail as well. We'll get into the drills a little later, but essentially you can just go out on a small incline and practice riding up to a point and holding yourself there without rolling back at all. Just slipping the clutch. The clutch isn't all the way in or all the way out. You're just barely having that rear wheel drive you, and you're holding yourself in place. All right, you guys, I want to demonstrate why it's so important to be able to hold yourself on a hill with just your clutch. Even if you're breaking the back tire loose and you feel like you're going down a little bit, keep letting that rear tire drive forward. There's a chance it might find solid ground again. That doesn't mean the clutch is all the way out and we're spinning and holding it wide open, because then we'll flip over backwards. A lot of people get up on a hillside, get to a certain spot, and then they either launch their bike up or they flip over backwards. If you can hold yourself in place for even just a split second, that gives you some time to either lay the bike down or jump off the back and maybe gently let the bike come down, and maybe the bike won't come chasing after you, or maybe it will stay in place on the hill. But as we start to do more sketchy terrain, this can save you. I have a bunch of times where I saved myself doing this today, practicing on this hillside. So I'm just gonna go up into a spot that is not ideal. I don't really want to be stopped in the middle, but we're gonna stop in the middle just on purpose, and I'm gonna hold myself there with the clutch only. Quick shout out to Blues for literally making me safer out on the trails. So if you want to get one of these tires that I'm using right now, go over to riskracing.com and make sure to use my code SPLAT10 and try out one of these monster hybrid rear tires. They last a long time. They're a great gummy, sticky tire, but they also do well just on flowy trails or rocky trails especially. They absorb a lot of the impact really well. So go try one of those bad boys and let me know what you think. I mean, that all comes from that hillside drill and just a really good understanding of that clutch engagement point. And I mean, it can get steeper and nastier than this, of course, but just being able to hold yourself there for a second can save you. And it's almost not good enough to just hold yourself in place. Sometimes there's crumbly stuff underneath the rear tire that we need to kind of kick out. So you need to keep driving that rear wheel forward until it finds solid ground, especially in a lot of desert hard enduro situations. See, as it breaks loose, I kind of pull the clutch back in just a little bit so that it doesn't become a free-for-all and I'm just spinning.
I'm on the verge of the front end wanting to come up here too, so I gotta be real quick with the clutch if I feel that front end coming up. And then just being able to do this and stepping off the side of the bike. And I'm continuing to let that rear wheel go forward just slightly. Now I'm in a little bit better position here. My rear tire is on basically a solid patch. Now I'm on some good traction. I'm up into the main line that I've been practicing. I want to be careful not to lean the bike too far into the hill, even stepping back on. I understand long legs help. If you have short legs, you can be a bit of a fish trying to climb a tree sometimes. You're gonna have to be even more talented and work on even more balance to make this kind of stuff happen. Now I'm gonna lean away from the hill and just try to drive forward gently until I get some momentum. Then I can let that clutch out just a little bit more.
Now, if this drill is becoming fairly automatic to you, you can practice riding in with your feet on the pegs and trying to go as slow as you possibly can up the hill and even come to a stop and throw your leg over the bike and try to keep one foot on the peg so you can practice balancing, getting off the bike while holding it in place.
Listen to how consistent my motor sounds. We must maintain even revs without even thinking about it.
If you want to help support the channel, make sure to join my Patreon.